Okay, and we're back. Thanks for joining me for some more Dragon Quest X. So now we are off to another cave dungeon. This one will be quite a bit longer than the last. Thank you. Tadaima. Okay, so we are headed west. If only every continent had these little passages built into their railroad supports. I am looking at you, Pukripo area. That's so cute. Yes, Ashes, you should know me by now. I'm going to ignore most puns. Can I get one of you guys yet? Nope. Besides, Ashes, you made those just as I was going on break. Man, even some of the grass around here is taller than I am on my... even on my board. Pukripos are so small. Anything around here? Loot? No? Okay, we're heading in then. That green stone fragment. I threw it away. How does that person still have it? You're... Mel? I know the heavens, I know the earth, I know the people. It is the pretty girl thief, Poikurin. Oh, that's not the time for this. Please, help me out. At this rate, that person is going to make a terrible mistake. The truth is, deep in these underground ruins, there's a door that can only be opened by that green stone fragment. And there's some old soldier technology, basically an old weapon, mysterious old weapon that's sleeping there. If that person wakes that weapon up, alright, no, we have to steal that green stone fragment away before that person wakes up the ancient weapon. Let's hurry. Well, that person made a right turn up ahead of here. If we continue underground in that direction, we should be able to catch up. So, let me pull up the map here. It's a little bit mazy. There are some paths that cut off. Where we want, yeah, down there is where we want to get in the end. So I think our path is pretty straightforward. There are a lot of dead ends and stuff in this dungeon. Most of the treasure hidden in it is actually black chests that we can't open yet because we don't have the thief's key. I will pick up anything that's not a black chest that's kind of on my way, but I won't go down every single dead end like I have before. And it looks like, judging from... I pulled up a map during the break. It looks like there's only one red chest that's not going to be really out of the way. So we'll pick that one up, but we'll save everything else for after we manage to get the Thief's Key. There are other quests that bring you into this dungeon. So. But we'll fight some new enemies along the way. Thanks for stopping in, Ashes. Oh, I thought I dodged that guy. Yellow sickle. They don't specifically aggro on you. They just tend to walk around wherever they want. But in kind of tight corridors like this, it's hard to dodge things that are always moving. Nothing down that way. And we'll head down another level. Magic water. A sure sign that a boss fight is coming. And we could actually all use a little bit. Should have done this first. Let's just do one. Alright, now we're good. See what's inside the door. Oh, up top there, that looks like that's where the thing goes. Oh, we beat him here. Number 2. You got here before I did. I can't tell if he's using that negative in a literal sense or not. It's like, I don't really care for people who do well. Because he's got that look on his face. What's wrong? You look serious for once. I probably don't. I still probably have that silly grin on my Pukadipo face. Don't tell me. You came to take my precious stone fragment away from me? Truth be told, yeah. What a terrible person you are. You pretended to like junk. You fooled me. Whoa. Okay, I guess I could have lied, but I think the end result is the same. He'd rather have incompetent underlings. I think it was supposed to be a statement about how you're doing better than him, so maybe he prefers it so that you're not overshadowing him. I don't know. If I was really incompetent, then I probably would not be trying to steal his stone fragment for him. Maybe he's been crossed once before. Other than by the thief. I won't let anyone come between me and my junk. I should put it in that hole, right? Man, the dwarves in these cutscenes are some of the most nimble dwarves that you ever see in this entire game. And then everyone else is more normal. Alright. Lit a fragment. Lead me to the kingdom of junk. Of my dreams. No! Ow. He doesn't seem fazed. I did it? We didn't make it in time. Well, she didn't, but I kinda did. I just didn't do anything. No, from here on, no matter what happens, I will definitely protect that person. Please, Mel, help me out. Why didn't I stop him? Apparently I got headbutted so hard that it knocked me over and I couldn't do anything? I don't know. Amazing. Such a... Oh man. It's the first time I've seen such a... Oh, how do I say this? Such a useless pile of junk. And that's said with endearment. It's dangerous. Run away. That's a terrifying weapon. See how much you like your junk when it turns into a intruder sighted, intruder sighted. Eliminating now. What is this? You're not junk at all. Father. You're cheaty? This is the Urvea soldier that was created in the old kingdom of Urvea, which I guess used to be on this spot. It's not something that living beings can win against. Hurry up and run. Intruder. Destroy. Destroy. Number 2. This is an order. Defeat that weapon. If you do, then I will do you the favor of forgetting your crime of trying to steal my junk. Let's go for Brooke. Let's go for the strong one. Try and get that 2 times XP. Okay, priest, head back that way. We'll try and keep it against the... Well, I guess I'm not surprised that a Puktipo can't keep it against the wall. you please stop almost killing my healer? That'd be great. Not a great idea to bring the ceiling down on your enemies, because it's also going to bring it down on you. I don't know what he was planning to do, but I didn't want to see him do it. It's probably gonna kill somebody. Got a level. Alright. Some skill points. Thank you. Functions, fading. Stopping now. Udvair, a kingdom of Udvair. Live forever. Okay, hopefully now it will just continue to stay a pile of junk. You did it, number 2. You returned the weapon to junk. He's so happy. I can't believe this. Is this really a time to be happy? You just about died. Is your life not important to you? No way. It's because you were worried about something like that that you stole junk from me 3 times? Yes, because... I value junk way more than my own life. Don't make me out to be like one of those weaklings who does something like put their own existence above other things. Don't go doing unnecessary things because of it. She's laughing. Junk is more important than your life. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think it went that far. Jeez. How many years did you live together with me? You really don't. You're... It's inexplicable how... you're only halfway reliable. Hey, Father. Since Mel here turned that weapon into junk for you, how about giving her a key, one of the key emblems that you have as thanks? What? This is junk that is more important to me than my life. If I were to give them something that was completely meaningless like that... Father, you may not know this, but right now there are those traveling the world seeking to raise their reputation by gathering key emblems. I'm sure Mel is one of those people. You would be right. This is the era where kings and sages are seeking out those who have proven themselves by gathering key emblems. Depending on them? Oh, stop that. I don't want to end up in such a disgraceful position. Got it. I should give her a key emblem, right? Jeez. It's gonna completely tarnish your position of being good for something by helping me gather up this precious junk, but... Man, you are really a daughter who does not know how to please a parent. Daughter. Thank you, Father. Alright, let's get out of here quickly. This room still hasn't undergone inspection by the royal researchers in the Doruam Kingdom. We can't let anything happen to it, so I will take the greenstone fragment, Chiri is saying. Well, Dustin is fawning over the broken machine. Mel, if you weren't here, I don't know what would have happened. Really, thanks. When you leave here, come back to the junk castle before Father forgets about the key emblem. I'm heading back to the junk castle so that we can... I'm gonna need to bring Hotsgon with me to help carry out all this great junk. But I'll be back. Well then, everyone, good day. Chiri will make a pretty escape, leaving nothing behind. Okay, and the thing left the purple chest. Show Genki down there. That'll be handy. Okay. Okay, I'll use a bell to get out of here. Huh. It's raining normally here. I wonder if it will be snowing when we get back to town. Oh, nope. Nothing's going on here. Where's the inn in this place? Up there, okay. I want to get my magic refilled. The tree's so pretty. Not you. You. Oh. I guess I have gained enough reputation that I've gone up 2 levels since the last time I stayed at an inn. Not bad. I've increased the number of items that I can list in the Traveler's Bazaar. Alright. Now we'll head to the Junk Castle and hopefully get that key emblem. What is that thing up there? Looks like there's some giant potted plants up there. I never noticed those before. Oh, number 2. Welcome back, number 2. What business do you have? Huh? Dustin, have you forgotten that number 2 was coming to get the key emblem? Key emblem? What's that again? Dustin. It's that thing that you had that was important to you before in the shape of a key. It was a medal. You said you'd give it to number 2. What? I don't recall this at all. If you remember it, Potskon, you can search for it. Of course. Dustin forgets about everything right away if it's not junk. This time he forgot about it very quickly. Even though you have always remembered about Chidi. What's gone? Don't say unnecessary things. Like her a little. Or no, I've come to... With that response, it sounds more like you said, don't say unnecessary things, because I've come to like you a little. Alright. This is the yellow key emblem. Please accept it. Alright. Yay! Number 2, for now you're just somebody who does good work. I won't ask for your help anymore. No, you're not my servant anymore. If you don't have any more business, head on or go home. But you can come play at the junk castle anytime. And we got a bunch more XP for finishing off the quest line. Yay! Junk Castle Servant number 2. What an accolade. Okay, let's see. We got some skill points. Ayatari. Learned a new skill. Got another warrior accolade. Alright. Level 36. Doing pretty good. What does it want us to do now? Go to Auslan. Let's see. We can do that. Sure. Alright, now it's time for us to head to Elf territory. Now arriving in Azlan Station. We want to set this as a revival point. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to the person in pink over here and see what they recommend doing. Lately, it's been nothing but awful things happening to this town. The previous Wind Rider passed away, so we've been unable to perform the wind-bringing ceremony. I'll try and think of a better way to say that. So that's why we've gone to the Lord's, well, kind of like the chief's estate, and asked for a new Wind Rider to be decided. His estate? Keep going west, straight west of here, and up those stairs. So, up that way. Oh, wow. Giant kite in the wind. Of all the territories in the game, I love the look of the elf one the best. Oh, this is where Snow's located, in this town. Okay, I want to head over to the church to reset one of my zoom stones to here. Just set this top one. Okay. Oh. Bookshelf. Nothing unusual. Alright. Nothing else here. Got some crafting. I think I'm going to start by moving the plot forward, and then if I've got some time, I'll look around town and see if there's any treasures to be found and whatnot. Otherwise, I'll do that next time. I think we'll probably we have just over a half hour left. I love the aesthetics here. Okay, I'll do these ones first before I go in the building. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. I'm guessing it's this green door? This green door. Nope, that one's locked. Okay, can I get into any of them? Oh! There's the leader. Oh, you're a traveler. Do you have some business with me? I'm sorry, but I'm busy. My daughter will be returning home soon. Hmm? She's home. Aww. Flora, welcome home. Okay. Completely understanding what he's saying there requires a little bit of backstory into the the starter town for the elves. While you're there, all the young people who want to prove themselves undergo an exam called the Test of the Young Leaf. And based on their performance, their path in life is kind of set. Flora apparently went to take this exam and did not pass. And he's saying, you know, don't fret over that. Actually, it probably turns out to be a good thing. Because now you're able to succeed Kazuya and become a wind rider. I don't want to be a wind rider. I definitely don't want to ride the deer. Flora, that was an accident. The deer aren't to blame. And it appears that it's not written in kanji, so I'm not positive, but there is an elderly man by the name of Yoki who is not doing well. He isn't? This town has been 6 years without the wind-bringing ceremony happening. The wind here is now stagnant and people are falling ill. As the ruler, I must appoint a new wind rider and have the wind-bringing ceremony performed. But look, Flora. Oh, they're so cute. Just like Kazuya was, the deer love you. I don't care. I hate the deer, and I'm not an amazing person. There's no one more qualified than you. Why won't you use the power that you were born with for the sake of the people? Flora, go cool your head and then think very hard before coming to a decision. As you've seen just now, this town of Auslan has a great number of problems. Until Flora decides that she will become a wind rider, the wind-bringing ceremony cannot be performed. but I'm not a demon. I said that, but I don't want to force her into doing this. If we must find someone else to be a wind rider, then I intend to do so. You're a traveler? You've got good eyes. I'm sorry, but I have a favor to ask of you. Will you meet with Flora and see if you can get her to open up to you? I'm ashamed to admit this, but my daughter will not open her heart to me. But perhaps to you, someone like you, she might feel more at ease with. Flora's room is directly across from this one. Sorry, but please accept my request. There's no one more qualified than the little kid, really. I think it has to do with some kind of innate quality that people are born with that make them good at performing the task. And she happens to be born with it, but obviously something has happened that causes her to dislike and distrust the deer. So her father's kind of walking this line of not wanting to push her into becoming something she doesn't want to do, but also wanting to save his people who are starting or been, feeling the ill effects of this ceremony not being performed. Door's locked still, but it's gonna give me a cutscene now. Oh, do you have some business with the Lady Flora? I'm sorry, but the lady has just left to go visiting a grave to pay her respects. If you leave town and go north of here, you will reach Wind Howling Peak, which is where Lady Flora's mother, Kazuyura's grave, is located. So the previous Wind Rider was Flora's mother. So I guess there may be something genetic in the ability to be a good one, and I can see why expectations would be on her to succeed her mother's position. She's still very young, but it looked like the young lady was troubled about something, and whenever that happens, she usually goes to visit her mother's grave. If you have some business with her, then how about going to Wind Howling Peak to see her there? Okay. What's in this back? Oh, it's a balcony. Oh! These kites look really cool from up here. Oh, they've got them on this side too. Oh, this is the same servant that I was just talking to. Aha! Treasure! Ooh! An Yggdrasil leaf. Nothing in that one. Is that a bendy branch? What do you have to say? Oh, okay. So Fuda's visit home is because of the tradition of returning to your hometown for the new year. But she's looked unhappy ever since she arrived. Even though she didn't pass the trials of the young leaf, and she's down about that. It's her first time seeing her father in a while, so I thought she might look a little happier than she does. Okay. Alright, let's do a little exploring before we set off. It's down. Ah, the deer. They're adorable. I want to get around to the barrels. I was actually honestly expecting to find some kind of manure in one of those barrels. And pleasantly surprised, game, that you just gave me ordinary stuff. What have we got in town here? Tell you what, instead of just running around town looking for stuff in barrels and whatnot, how do you feel about me doing that off screen and just continuing on with the plot for now? Here's the tree in Auslan. It's nice to see them in nighttime. You'd rather continue the plot? Okay. Another person for the yellow fairy. Leave town, go northeast. It's the Kirika Plains. If you go south, you'll reach Inamino Pass. Oh, you, traveler, you wish to go to Wind Howling Peak. Head down the path that goes north. It's pretty, but it's a lonely place. Okay. We've probably got enough time to go up there and see what's going on with food before we end for the day. Plenty of map area around here to search later too. I like how they gave each of the 5 races their own kind of, not just visual aesthetic, but they each have their own kind of music. There's a plane flying overhead. I'm sorry if it's really noisy. Let's fight a few of these new monsters along the way. If I'm not mistaken, little anteater looking thing walking around with the pillow is a nighttime only enemy, so I'm gonna get one now while they're out. Yeah, the Jingle Majina is still going. Oh, I've killed 50 different kinds of monsters. Yeah. The spell that the fairy put on me lasts for 2 hours, and at least that's what she said. I've been live for almost 2.5 hours, so it took a little while to get the spell on me. I imagine it will go away anytime now. Did I get one of you guys yet? Yeah. I have 22 of them from somewhere. I think they might have been outside of Orphea. I don't remember if I need to. Set another stone. I'll wait. Help. Those eggplants were no match for the deer. What? I didn't want help from you. Hate you. Keiki-chan. Name of her doll. Sweet, it went and retrieved her doll for her after she threw it at him. Don't do unnecessary things. If you died trying to bring Keiki-chan back, that would just be a bother to me. Leave. Oh, poor dear, walking it with their heads down. Who are you? Now that I think about it, you were at Father's room. I see. You're called Mel. I am the elder of Auslan's daughter, Flora. Just now. You probably think that I'm a mean person for taking that kind of attitude with the deer after they helped me, right? I don't think you're mean. I think you just have problems that you're working through, probably because your mother died. Really? Thank you. You're kind. My mother was an amazing wind rider, even when compared to all those in the history of Azlan. That's why everyone in the town looked up to my mother. I can still see, when I close my eyes, the image of my mother riding a deer. She looked like she was flying, dancing through the air. I was always watching her. I know how much it would help if I was able to succeed my mother and become a wind rider like my father said. But my mother fell from here and died. She was trying to save a baby deer that fell from the cliff and landed down there. If it wasn't for the deer, my mother would still be here now. These are the flowers that my mother loved. I see. The deer picked them. For my mother's sake. Even after 6 years, they're still... I'd completely forgotten that my mother loved these flowers. I've decided I can't like the deer, but I'd like to try being a wind rider for Azlan, for everyone's sake. I'm glad that you listened to my story. I feel better now. I'm gonna go tell my father that I'm going to become a wind rider. See you later. It's cute and really sad at the same time. The Wind Rider, Kazuura, sleeps here. Her soul is together with the wind of Azlan. This is a really pretty view. Okay. Alright, I think I'm just supposed to head back to town. So I'll zoom back there quick. Pretty and sad. Yeah, that kind of describes this whole storyline for this village. Okay. Do all the deer do the same thing when I interact with them? Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna head back up into the estate. Probably get another cutscene. Okay. Oh, Mel. I've been waiting for you. It seems you've gone to the Howling Wind Peak and called Flora back. I was going to tell her it's okay if you don't become a wind rider. That's what I planned to say when I was waiting for her to return. However, she said she wanted to be a wind rider upon returning. I don't know what brought about this change of heart, but I am delighted by it. And then there's you. You have proof of reliability. Might you also be one who is traveling to collect key emblems? If that's the case, then I have a favor to ask of you. In order for Flora to become a wind rider and to perform the wind bringing ceremony, she requires 2 holy items. The wind robe and what's this other one? Oh, Google Translate, you're no help. Let's see. Oh, the wind bridle. That makes sense. But she has to retrieve those on her own. Here's where you come in. I would like you to help her by making sure she's able to retrieve these holy items safely. If you are able to make sure that we can form the wind-bringing ceremony without incident, then I will give the green key emblem to you. Flora has already left toward the mountain pass to obtain the wind bridle. If you leave right away, you should be able to meet her along the path. The mountain pass is south of here, along the what was that? Oh, Enjik, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Thanks for joining us. There is like Inamino camp basically is along that road, and that's where she's headed to. I'm entrusting my daughter to you. All right. So that'll be the next place we head out to. But it's just about time to end the stream for today. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Head back over this way to the bar. And then sometime before the next stream, I'll kind of walk around the town, searching the barrels and cupboards and things to find any useful items. Yes, next time we will also do the second half of the Christmas event. It'll be up by then. Enjoy my journey. I am enjoying my journey. Thank you. So that'll be it for today. Thanks again for joining me. has been Dragon Quest X. I'm Noaria, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.